Welcome back everyone to my weekly quick rundown where I walk through the 5 mobile games I played last week, giving my recommendation and a quick review of each individual game in less than 1 minute per game with my favorite at the end of the video. If you like these videos, be sure to share them with a friend, leave a like, and remember that you can find all the individual videos of each game and a download link in the description box down below. So now, let's just get to the games. Laserbreak 2 is a fun physics puzzler in which we turn lasers and mirrors to figure out a way to hit all 3 gold coins hidden in every single level before ending the level by aiming the laser at a big red square. The game's not new, but really well made, and at 190 levels and both a free ad-supported version and a $1 premium version, Laserbreak 2 has a monetization that should please everyone. As someone who's not particularly good at puzzle games, by the way, I really appreciated the fact that we can move on to the next level without necessarily finding a way to hit all 3 gold coins first. The completionists will want to find a way to hit them all, but casual players won't feel locked to a certain level. The game is offline playable, takes up 210 megabytes of space, is out on Android and iOS, and my final verdict is that you should definitely play it. This super popular battle royale game Fortnite has us jump out of a literal school bus with 100 other players, parachuting to Earth, grab the best gear we can find, and take out all opponents while building fences and staircases that go all the way to the skies to defend ourselves. The game could definitely use some optimizations though, as it feels a bit clunky overall on my Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, especially when comparing the game to something like PUBG Mobile, for example. But apart from that, it plays just as the PC/console version of the game, because it is, after all, the exact same game. As I'm sure everyone knows at this point, monetization happens through cosmetics in Fortnite, so there's nothing to worry about on the monetization front either. The game requires an online connection. It takes up 1.47 gigabytes of space, it's out on Android and iOS, and my final verdict is that you should definitely play it, although you might just want to wait a few weeks for it to be a bit better optimized. Dizzy Knight, which is published by Noodle Cake Studios, is an adventure game with a bit of an inspiration taken from the old Legend of Zelda games, where we play as a knight that can't stop spinning with a sword in his hand. As we tap, hold down, and then swipe anywhere on the screen, we move the knight around the map to kill all enemies, defeat difficult bosses, buy potions and more at the NPC, all while continuously spinning. There are 3 game modes, controller support, and lots of great content in this game, but the touch controls sadly just didn't really work out for me. They didn't work as expected, and I had a hard time making the knight do as I wanted when I wanted it. And for some, I'm pretty sure that this will ruin the game. The game monetizes through several in-app purchases to remove ads, get a coin doubler, or to acquire a bunch of gold immediately. The game can be played offline, it takes up 114 megabytes of space, it's out on Android only for now, and my final verdict is that you should consider playing it. With a single stage free to play and the remaining 5 stages unlocked through a $6 in-app purchase, ShaqFu, a Legend Reborn is an arcade beat-em-up side-scrolling fighting game based on the 1994 game franchise. Despite straight-out epic attack moves, animations, and a super humorous sleeve of characters and conversations, the controls are sadly some of the worst I've seen on mobile, making it clear that the mobile version is a less prioritized version or port of the console and PC versions of the game. If you're a huge ShaqFu fan, I would of course recommend you guys to go check out the first free stage, but I just personally don't plan to buy the full game at $6 US. The game can be played offline, it takes up 773 megabytes of space, it's out both on Android and iOS, and my final verdict, as I said before, is that you should check it out for the first stage because it's free, and then from there you can take your decision, but I just wouldn't recommend buying it at the current price of $6 US. Golf Zero is a mix of a golf sports game and a 2D platformer. So that means we run around, jump, and then in mid-air take out our golf ball, which makes time slow down by the way, obviously, and then use the arrow keys that we previously used to move our character to aim and shoot, hoping to hit a hole-in-one. The levels are just brilliantly designed, and although they start out easy, they quickly become super difficult, introducing new traps and mechanics along the way. The game consists of 80 levels in total and then a speedrun mode, and it monetizes through video ads, which appear occasionally, and sadly no in-app purchase to remove them. The game can be played offline, it takes up 84 megabytes of space, it is out both on Android and iOS, and I think you should definitely go check it out as it's my favorite game of this week. Thank you so much for watching, let me know which game was your favorite, and until next time, just keep gaming, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys around.